What about Guinness making a sacrifice for me?
It is an absolutely stunning day out there. Let me just give you a quick... I mean, the time is 10:30 and it's probably high teens at least. Beautiful. So we stayed at the 7 Stars Inn last night, a Brit stop. Had a very nice roast dinner too. Well, actually I didn't have the roast dinner and I got very jealous of not having the roast dinner. So today's plan is really just a very slow bimbo. We're actually staying at another Brit stop tonight, a farm shop. But we're just going to have a really slow bimbo across the coast, stopping off a few places, grab some lunch. I'm sure coffee, a second coffee of the day will be on the cards.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, why are you disappointed?
I can't go to Monkey World.
Yes, one of the sacrifices that we're making, what we have to make, travelling with Guinness, is of course because it is such a hot day. There's no way we could leave her in the van for 2-3 hours. We've been sort of quite fortunate because it's either been a little bit overcast or we've found lots of sort of shady places where we've been able to leave her for 90 minutes or so. But if we were to go to Monkey World, I think we'd be away maybe 2-3 hours and it's just not worth the risk. So one of the sacrifices that we have to make, unfortunately.
What about Guinness making a sacrifice for me?
Well, I'll let you have that conversation with her. Anyway.
Maybe we could take her in and she could come round the park with us.
In one of those little harnesses?
Yeah.
We're not that couple. Not yet, anyway.
Could be.
Yeah, we could
Hang
be.
on a minute, you said I can be anything I want to be.
She's going to use that time and time again. You got to be careful saying inspirational quotes to this one because she really does take you literally. Right guys, so we just arrived at Portland Bill Lighthouse. Just had a spot of lunch and we're just going to take a mooch down, take a walk around, point at it and go, ooh, Portland Bill. Nicola just asked me, was it famous for anything? I think it was in a children's TV show, but I could just be making that up. But yeah, Portland Bill, which means the lighthouse is called
Bill. Didn't know lighthouses had names. What?
Finad Lighthouse, Malile Lighthouse, they're all.
Yeah, but they're on. This isn't Bill. This is Portland. So wasn't it just Portland Lighthouse?
And you join me live as we head over to Nicola Cook for a RANT update.
So we've got this really lovely roped off wildlife area here with, we think, studded blue butterflies. Anyway, these two posh women come along. One of them makes her friend climb over the ropes, wade through to the middle of the wildlife while she's going, oh, there's lots of little creatures here. I must try not to stand on them. Well, get the hell out of the thing you're not meant to be into, then you won't stand on them. Anyway, there's only her in the middle of this rope thing, and her friend goes, wave so I know it's you. Who the f*** else is it going to be? Nobody else has climbed the ropes. Anyway.
Well, I guess the view isn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not bad to look at, am I?
See the way I woke her up there? Yeah, so the view isn't too bad. Here from the Isle of Portland. We're going to need more hours in the day, and more days in the month, and more months in the year. Because we seem to get... Our plan was to... Marsh Harrier, as I was saying, we're going to need more hours, more days, more months, more years. Because our plan was to drive to West Bay, which was 25 miles away. Geez, we barely got 5 miles. Just came out of Abbotsbury. And came across this view. and we thought, let's have a cup of tea
It's going to lean on you too.
and a bit of cherry cake, which is what we've just done. So we're now going to head via West Bay, but we're getting out of Dorset into Devon, and we're heading towards the Stokely Farm Shop for tonight's stopover. Enjoy those roads?
Oh, I had to buy gin in Tesco's.
Yeah, some of those roads were a little bit gnarly. I'll put up a little bit of footage of the roads.
I wasn't going to be drinking for the next couple of weeks, and now I'm like, yeah, need a drink.
And we actually noticed that a lot of the roads, little lay-by or little places off, are called like Port Lane, Sherry Place, because everyone needs a drink after driving those roads. But she did well. So we're parked up here at a little Brit stop at a farm shop. Tomorrow we're going to go get some sausages so we can get some sausage and mash. And yeah, so we're just going to chill out now for a bit. Good job.
Oh, and you're cooking tonight.
Or maybe we'll just crack open the gin. Well, that was a spicy cooking episode. And could actually be a spicy eating episode too. Spicy, yeah?
Yeah, very.
But more of that al fresco stuff. We're actually in a farm shop. Oh. And we were good. We didn't even open the gin. Not sure how long that'll last the rest of the week, but hey. Right, time to get stuck into this spiciness. We've survived the onslaught of chilli. Just about. All washed up. And we thought we'd just come out and have a little bit of a late evening bimble. Looks like, according to the maps where we are, we're actually quite close to a little lake or something down here, an inlet, so might see whether we can get down that way. It's reasonably late though, it's 9 o'clock, so but we just thought we'd come out for a little bit of a dander. Folks, so lovely quiet night here at the farm shop. We've just been in, picked up some supplies. Would love to tell you that we picked up fresh fruit and veg, but no. So we're going to head along now to Tesco's and do a few days shopping before heading off to
East Saw
to do a walk over to Overbeck's. A bit more overcast today, so we're a bit more confident leaving Guinea in the van, so we'll get out and do a bit of walking today. And then this evening we're going to head up into Dartmoor National Park. First up, Tesco's. Wowzers. And so we just parked at East Saw car park. We're going to make the walk over to
Where did you start tripping out?
We're going to make the walk over to Overbeck's. We're going to head up to Dartmoor tonight, and I want to visit Wistman's Wood. And we find actually a little pub that does a motorhome stopover. I know it can be difficult around this time of year to park in Dartmoor because the rangers are normally out with their big clubs. So just back from Overbeck's. Cup of tea on the go. All done. And now, before we head up to Dartmoor National Park, I'm just going to have a bit of a chill out. Guinness has decided to camp out, actually now up there. Time for an afternoon kip, I think. Just going to lie here by the door and listen to the birdsong. Some skylarks up there. Sun coming and going, as you can see. All rather nice. So we have arrived in Dartmoor National Park. We're just making our way up the Saddle Tor now. the weather, as you can see, is taking a little bit of a turn for the worse, but still reasonably mild. Isn't she dressed like a proper hill walker?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what they're going to be wearing on Everest in 6 months, but
No, we weren't hill walking earlier, and I can't be bothered to get changed, so.
okay.
Oh!
We haven't been on the gin yet.
I might be after those roads again.
I know, it's more of those crazy roads. It's because I haven't reconfigured my GPS to tell me to take me on the shortest route, not the most direct route, so we're going to have to change that. Right, saddle tour. It reminds me a bit like those piles you have. I mean, welcome to saddle tour in Dartmoor National Park. Well photographed location. Kind of brought all my kit up. Might give it a bit of a whirl. Conditions are woeful, but lovely area. Really lovely area. And what's the bets? Within 30 seconds, she goes and finds somewhere to pee. She's like a, I don't know what she's like. Someone who pees a lot. Whereas me, bladder of a camel. I bet she's peeing. Guinness has discovered a new place to sleep.
She's been up there for about 5 hours.
Yeah. She was in her bed earlier down here. It was quite warm, so we took her out of her bed so she would get a bit of fresh air. Am I boring you? And she decided to lie up there. And literally we've been down some of the gnarliest little country road known to man, up and down, up and down. And she's been just going. You alright in there?
She wants to see what it is.
So yeah, she's happy enough. So we're actually at our little stopover, so it can be quite difficult to find somewhere to stay in Dartmoor. We had originally planned to stay in Princeton, which is close to Whitsman's Wood. We drove up to it, the place where we were going to stay. Didn't have a good vibe, so we came all the way back to Widdicombe in the moor, and we have discovered a beautiful, beautiful little pub. Nicola's discovered that she's able to wreck the seat, but I mean, nothing. So yeah, so not sure whether we're going to eat here or not. Nicola is humming in hand because she saw a sharer platter of cheese, which we might get. Cheese fondue. But yeah, so parked up here for the night, and then another sort of day, half a day exploring Dartmoor Park tomorrow before heading back down into Devon. So yeah, bingo.